to Babes of Quincy. I'm Katie, and that's Kay. We are your underqualified babes chatting with qualified people to learn more about the baddest and brightest people and events in the Quincy area. But first, let's catch up.
I don't have my sweater over my head. It's a better day.
Much better day today.
Much better day. The sun's out. We're feeling happy.
I think it was just because it was cloudy.
It was cloudy. I had the big sads, but I went to therapy and I feel better.
Honestly, I think I always feel a little bit sad after therapy.
Yeah, because it's a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
Also, life's been like, I don't do well with change, mostly because I'm bipolar. But that's like a thing when you're bipolar is like you change is like a lot.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it like swings your mood.
But I mean, considering everything that's gone down, I can understand why you'd be overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's funny because my therapist was like, you've handled this a lot better than you would have in the past.
Probably.
And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah. No, I think you're doing great.
Thank you. And I found an apartment, so that's exciting.
Yay.
Yeah, that was a little stressful, but I have an apartment for a year.
That's
exciting. We'll see where I get to.
Yeah. That's all you can do. Day at a time.
Just podcasting our life away.
Yeah.
What's up with you? What'd you say yesterday?
So my 14-year-old's in high school. That's cool. She turned 14. It was her birthday.
It's her birthday.
It was my birthday. It was your birthday.
Yeah, we're a bunch of Virgos.
Lincoln got his first black eye.
Oh, yeah. And his chipped tooth.
And he chipped a tooth. Oh. But it's not like a very visible chip. It's like just like on the top, like the surface of it. I thought it was a cavity. I flipped out. Sorry, Justin. I booked a dentist appointment, and the dentist was like, oh no. He's like, it's just a chip. It's just superficial. He was like, it's fine. He's like, we don't need to fill it.
Like a baby tooth, right? So it'll just fall
it's a
out
baby
eventually.
tooth, and he's like, it's not going to get like infected or like nothing will happen to it because it's so like shallow.
I think I have a chipped tooth right now. I'm feeling for it.
Yeah.
And how do you get his black eye? Because this is actually kind of funny.
Oh, God. Okay, so he has this, like, toddler-sized reclining chair, and he just, like, flipped over it.
I feel like that's such a little boy thing.
Oh, this kid, I, like, love him dearly, obviously.
Yes.
But just, like, if you can climb it, he will. And he has never-ending energy. And, like, I'm 35 now. I don't have never-ending energy. And I think that's probably what it is. Like, the difference that I'm feeling between when I did this with Kate versus when I'm doing this with Lincoln is that I was Kate? 22.
22, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
even, like, I think about when I was 21, 22, and now, and I'm just like, how did I used to do what I used to do?
Oh, my God. I used to, like, fall asleep, like, you know, in house parties.
Yeah,
and
on
it was, like,
floor.
super loud. Like, and wake up the next morning and go to work.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, how
if you tried to make me work hungover now, I'd be like, please don't look at me.
Yeah, literally, I drink one glass of wine and I'm like, woohoo!
Party! Yeah, oh, good. I will say though, like, I also used to, if I could climb it, I would. And my friends would we'd be at like a outside party and I'd be in a tree. And they'd be like, someone get her down.
That's a pretty on brand for you.
So Emily said that about something I did too, and I'm like, it makes sense. Yeah. So this guest this week, pretty fire. We had another guest planned,
but he decided to go to Calgary instead.
So this guest stepped up real quick, and we do love him. He comes and hangs out with us every day.
Eats my candy.
Eats your candy, and you'll know who he is. I'm staring at his bobblehead right now as we're in the cool studio. It's Al Lewis.
We love Al.
Have fun. Bye. Well, I didn't write an intro. I'll make one up right now. Where are you from? Elvo?
Yeah, I'm born and raised here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's shocking. I don't know why.
Why is that shocking?
I guess we'll ask you during the pod. Okay. Today we're interviewing, I didn't write an intro, so here we go. Today we're interviewing a true Belleville local again. Literally born and raised here. I just found out because he told me. I know he has 2 children. And
he's married.
And
lives in Kingston.
Lives in Kingston now. His social insurance number is... Joking.
I don't have it memorized. I don't know.
Me neither.
Yes. You need to turn your mic, by the way. Come on, bro. There you go.
I don't know this. I'm not a radio person.
He is a voice you probably maybe recognize. I don't know. He's not that cool. And
Slightly cool.
No, that's
Nope.
it. It's
Okay.
Al Lewis.
Yay, from Cool
Hey.
100.
What's going on, everyone?
Probably write a better one, but that was kind of fun.
I liked it.
Thank you.
It was pretty good.
Winged it.
Winged it.
Well, thanks for coming on
Mhm.
such short notice. We were going to interview Cole, but he left
Yeah, wow.
Ontario.
Yep.
We hope he never comes back, JK.
He's a nerd.
He is a nerd. But we got even better. We got you.
It is even better. You're
Yeah.
true. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right.
So
Sorry.
we're back. Yeah, get off your phone.
Okay, so
Are you going to
it's
tell
for
us
it's for a good
this? You're
cause.
trying to help.
So one of our coworkers, Sandy, who is also on the podcast, if you haven't listened to her episode, please do so.
What number was it? You should know.
4 or 5.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do it. Katie did. I had COVID.
Throw Katie under the bus. I like it.
I don't
think it's
know.
5.
Okay.
So Sandy found a cell phone in Prince Edward County
Right.
at the ice cream shop.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't know how to return this to people. And I was like, okay, let me figure something out. So I creeped all the notifications on this person's phone and I messaged people on Facebook that would have messaged her. And I found the person. It's
Wow.
one of the girl's sisters. And now she's going to message me and
You're going to mail
mail
the
it back.
phone?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
What?
You just earned your wings.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Good.
That's a very good deed. That's good karma.
Literally, it's like because I've lost a cell phone. It's like the worst feeling in the world. So I was like, let's.
I've never lost a cell phone, but I've smashed many screen.
Yeah.
I washed a BlackBerry.
Yeah. I've washed my fair share of phones, and I also dropped one in the toilet once.
Oh,
Did it
I do that
survive?
like
Yeah, it did survive, but I had
Regularly.
to stick my hand in pea water to get it out, and that was
because it was
disappointing.
post
Yeah.
urination
It
station.
was post, yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
yucky.
See, I've had it happen where it's like pre-urination
Right?
and it like falls out of my butt pocket
Yeah.
into the toilet, and that happens regularly.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
No, I once fell down a flight of stairs with my phone in my back pocket,
Oh my
and I
God.
put like a hockey curve because it like formed around
Right.
my butt.
That was one of the old
Amazing.
the iPhone Slims or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they bent.
Yeah, they bent,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, we can't fix this." I was like, "Yep, fair enough."
Great.
Apple support. Well, Al,
Yes.
Hi.
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 I've known you a very long time.
We have, yeah. Well, because I've worked here at Starboard. This is my third time working here.
What? I thought it was your second.
No, third. So I went to Loyalist, right, for radio broadcasting,
Yes.
and then I got hired to do board op for like the remotes
Yes.
and everything, and then the producer would take vacation and whatnot or sick days, and they would call me in, and I would do that, and then I ended up heading out west to Fort McMurray. And
Oh,
that's my first
yeah.
full-time radio gig was out
Ew.
there. Yeah.
What was that like?
That was an experience. It was
Is it
during
very
the
rural? Was
Yeah,
there
well,
fires?
It's like, isn't it like one of those like fly-in towns?
Yeah, 100%.
What radio station was this?
It was called
Was it for emergencies?
No, it wasn't. No, there was a few radio stations up in Fort Mac, and it was actually a Christian rock radio station. Yeah, it was really interesting. I'm not a religious person.
I was gonna
can see
say,
the question
I
on
was
your
like,
lips.
Are you
Yeah,
very
I'm not.
Christian?
I'm not at all, but they wanted someone that wasn't religious
Wait,
on their
what?
afternoon shift because the whole idea was like this, like they wanted to be inclusive and just create a community radio station
I respect that.
that had heavy religious undertones at all times. But
Nice.
it was it was a great experience. It was during the boom in Fort Mac, so like that's a heavy oil town, and there was
Yeah.
a lot of people from Newfoundland that lived there.
That's fun.
And I think when I was there, two things. I saw minus 55.
It's not fun.
That was really cold. And
Not fun.
then I also only met, I think, 4 or 5 people that were actually born in Fort McMurray while I was there. Everyone else that I met was from out of town.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
it
a
was
bunch
wild.
of people from like back home that did that.
Yeah.
And me and Kate's dad almost did it because he would have worked the mines, and they're like, if you work at like Canadian Tire, you get paid like $20 an hour.
Yeah.
And this was like in 2008.
But like,
So like that was really attractive.
yeah, but there was no housing.
Yeah,
At
no,
all.
exactly. Like it
So-
was just
So where'd you live?
When I first got there, I lived in a 2 or 3. No, it was a 2-bedroom apartment. I think there was 8 of us living in it.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it was, and the rent was insane. And then you just get into a situation like that, and you're on a wait list of like 5 different places looking for an apartment. But you'd still be, there was 4 of us because I moved out with a girl, And then my buddy had his girlfriend. So the four of us were living in a 2-bedroom apartment together. And that was the best we could get for the price.
I feel like, yeah.
I've done that before.
Yeah. So it was
Downtown
pretty
Toronto.
wild. Hey, one of my wildest moments in radio happened out in Fort McMurray.
What
Go
happened?
on.
So I was emceeing an event. It was like a parking lot band.
Cool.
Battle of the Bands. That's what they call it.
I was
Beautiful.
Like,
It was
were
super
you
cool.
just watching someone play a guitar in a park?
But it like just gathered a bunch of people because we were downtown Fort McMurray. There's really like only one street, but anyways. And everyone's there. We're having a great time. And there is a lot of homeless people in Fort McMurray as well, just because of the transient population and everything. And this woman, she came up and for whatever reason, she got really mad at me. Because she was up front and she was trying to get my attention, and I was ignoring her because I'm trying to MC an event. And then I remember looking down at her, and her nose just started to bleed.
Oh my God.
And then I got really concerned. I was like, oh, so I wrapped up what I was doing really quick. And then I hopped off stage. I went over to the hot dog stand and grabbed a bunch of napkins. And I went back to her. I was like, here, your nose is bleeding. And no word of a lie, she was really calm at that moment. And she wiped her hand in the blood, grabbed my hand.
No.
Yes. And then said, I hope you get it. And then left. And I couldn't believe, like I was just standing there with my hand looking at it. And I remember the accountant for the radio station, Jill was her name, and she was like this fantastic lady. And she was like this well-mannered, like super Christian lady. So she didn't say anything wrong ever. And I remember, can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She looked at me and she was, you need to go wash your fucking hand now.
Yeah.
But
Mine.
yeah, that was a wild moment. And
God.
and I remember like the RCMP were there and they grabbed her and I was talking to them. I was like, just, get her help. She clearly needs help and what's going on. But yeah, I scrubbed my hand pretty hard that day.
Wow. That's horrifying.
Yeah, that was a
I'm
wild
just sitting
time.
in that story really stressed.
Yeah, that was a wild one. But
Ew.
everything else was super fun when I was there.
How long were you there for?
Just over a year. And then I got the call to come back here. So that was the second time I got hired at Starboard.
Yes.
And then I was the producer, and that's when you and I got to know each other
Yeah.
because you were around at that point. And
I would sit here and do remote stuff, and then sometimes I would forget to put the radio back on.
Yeah.
He'd knock on the window
Yeah.
and be like, it's off. I'm like, yep, okay, we're
Yeah,
back.
press
we're
the
back.
button, Katie.
got this.
Like, come on.
Got this.
But yeah, and
Press the
then
button.
I quit here the second time
Rude.
for a girl, moved to Kingston, and
Yeah.
that was there.
Right when you quit and then I started.
Yeah,
But we still like her because you're married to her, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Danielle's great.
Danielle,
I
I've
don't
never
know
met
her, but she sounds great because
Yeah,
I know
she's
she likes
fantastic.
plants.
Yeah, she does love plants. Yeah,
So, I'm
yeah.
like, I already know that I'd like her a lot. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Kingston for 6 years doing radio there, and then get the call to come back,
Yeah.
and here I am.
We
just
were
can't get enough
excited
of you.
to have
Yeah.
you back.
So it's my third time here.
You think it's for good?
Yeah, I hope so.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
I just heard that I could roast you. That's what Cole said. He's
yeah.
like,
well,
if you just roast him, he's like, he'll like you. I was like, perfect.
I like a good chirp session.
I'm telling the story of the strip club
Okay, go for
because
it.
it's my favorite story.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
well,
I
that's
was
great.
just the second time you worked here, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
I was just a young 18-year-old
Young whippersnapper.
whippersnapper living my best
As you do.
life. Just finished my half semester at Loyalist.
Mhm.
Was living my Belleville summer.
Love it.
Couldn't get in anywhere with my fake ID except the cab.
Of course.
The place that shall not be named.
And it was walking distance from my parents' house.
Yeah.
How
Perfect.
perfect. So we would
Yeah.
walk up the street going, I, closeted gay at the time, did not realize why I loved the strip club so much. I
Right.
was just
That's
like,
fair.
this place is great. What lovely music. Why do they smell so good? What's happening?
They always
They smell so good. I don't understand how they do it, but keep it going, ladies. Anyways, I'm living my best life doing a 5-dive on stage. And I sit up with like a smile on my face and I look out and there's Al Lewis. And I was like, hi, Al.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
then he's like, don't tell your parents. So naturally, as we know from this podcast, I can't keep a secret. I told my parents.
Yeah.
And he apologized. My mom was like, why are you apologizing? My 18-year-old daughter's at the strip club. And
That's where it ended.
That was it.
That's pretty much it. And then we just laugh about it every once in a while.
Yeah.
It was also really close to a buddy's place for us too. It's like it was the only place you get a beer, so off we went.
Yeah, it was like
still
for
go to
good.
the strip club
It was like the place to go.
Yeah.
Red Lion and then the strip club.
Yeah. So now it's gone.
I know.
Just a parking lot.
Both of them are gone. Right.
Yeah.
Is it the other one gone?
Well, the Red Lion's now
Lion's
the local.
No, sorry, I thought you meant the Go-Go. I was like, we have no strip
I've
clubs.
never been there.
I have. Yeah.
Apparently, they're not allowed to build any other strip clubs in town.
That's
No,
probably,
but most cities try to keep her down to one.
I'm
Peterborough doesn't
sorry,
even
but
have
like
one.
we should have like a really classy burlesque bar.
Isn't that like what the Hayloft's doing, or do they not get fully naked?
They don't get fully naked.
Oh, lame.
Cool.
Welcome to the pod. Now, let's talk about your children.
All right.
You have 2 of them.
I do, yeah.
Did you always want kids?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a thing boys think about much.
Oh, really?
But maybe not. Like, maybe I'm just being like totally sexist. But like
Like, had you ever thought about wanting kids before?
I don't know if I would say I ever wanted kids, but it was like something that I just assumed was going to happen.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
That does make sense. Honestly.
Yeah, like it was just like one of those things that I thought would eventually happen at some point in my life. There was no real plan, until my wife was like, "It's time," and I was like, "Okay, cool."
that's fair.
That's romantic. It's time.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah.
And then, so
Well,
how old's your oldest?
she just turned 5.
Oh, yeah, it was her birthday.
Yeah, she just
the
turned 5.
flamingos.
Yeah, we had the flamingo party.
Wow.
It was super cool.
Does she really like flamingos?
She loves flamingos.
What a weird animal.
Yeah.
I love that for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she's super weird, but in like
She's-
the best way.
Yeah, she's quite the character. She's just off the wall all the time with, you just never
She's
know
a Virgo.
what
I've
she's
met
going
her
to
once,
say.
and she was just the cutest thing I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
I want to meet her. I feel like I'd be friends with her.
You would.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd get
100%.
along very well.
Yeah, I'll bring her in one time. What we were doing last night, she said she wanted a sword and a shield, but it had to be made out of her construction paper.
Yeah.
I was like trying to make it out of cardboard and stuff for her, but she's like, no, I've got the paper. It's purple and pink, so I want my sword and my...
So what you do
Yeah.
is you make it out of cardboard and then you
Glue
put
it.
the paper
Yeah.
on top of it.
She didn't want that.
She wanted nothing to do with that. I tried that. So basically, I just drew out the shield and the sword on the paper, and then she took her glue stick and she put glue all over everything, and then she put different colored sparkles on the different parts. Then we cut them out, and then she attacked me with them for a little bit.
That's so
And that was last
great.
night.
That sounds great.
That
Yeah.
was my Tuesday.
Yeah, it was pretty
Wow.
cool.
Kids are strange. I like a lot of people we've had on have had children,
Mhm.
which I just don't have that desire. So it's like fun talking about it and learning like what kids are like.
Yeah, the complete chaos that is parenthood.
I made
Yeah.
my 2-year-old 3 different dinners last night.
Why?
Why?
Well, I made one dinner.
Yeah.
And he wanted nothing to do with it, but he was hungry.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, okay. So I'm like, I reheated some leftovers. And okay, well, first dinner was just like chicken and like potatoes and carrots, like just a
Classic
very
dinner.
classic dinner. Looked at me like as if you tried to feed this to me. Second one was like leftover Alfredo chicken, broccoli, pasta.
Yeah. No.
Wanted nothing to do with that. And I was like, okay. So
Here's some
then
craft dinner kid.
literally wouldn't touch it.
Wouldn't touch it. Not even the craft dinner, eh?
Nothing.
Wow.
And I was like, what the hell? And it was Kate's birthday. So we had cake. Freaking kid ate cake for dinner last night.
That happens.
You know what? I don't have kids, but Jeanette's nieces, I'm with them a lot. Kids are the weirdest eaters.
Yeah.
So 2 of them,
Weird.
like I'm making them like feta and peppers and like they want this food. Then the other 2 only eat pasta with butter on it.
Yep.
Or toast with butter on it. Or just butter.
Yep.
Like that's it.
Straight up
and
butter.
if I'm like, oh, what about a chicken nugget? She's like, no.
Yeah, none of that. Want nothing to do with that. I had a buddy, his daughter, she would only eat pita bread with sour cream. That was it. That's
Honestly,
all she would eat.
delish.
Yeah, no, I
through
don't blame her,
a
but
apple juice phase.
yeah.
As a child or right
As a child,
now?
no, I can't drink it now. But as a child, apparently, there was like a good solid like 2 or 3 months that all I would consume was apple juice.
Like no food.
No.
You're on a juice cleanse.
Juice cleanse, that's right. Yeah.
Apparently,
As a
and my
child.
mom was so
Nailed it.
concerned that she took me to the doctor, and he was like, "Just make sure she gets some vitamins." He's like,
Yeah.
"It's just a phase. Kids do
kids.
that.
Just
It's
a
kids
phase.
do stuff.
Deers do that."
Oh yeah, they just.
What's
like,
your kid's favorite food?
My daughter eats like a bird. Like
Oh yeah,
it's amazing. I don't even understand how she lives.
Like
Yeah.
she just eats like some lettuce.
Like
well,
snacks.
or she'll take like a bite of something and then
yeah.
push it away. And she's very critical too of any cooking and stuff like that. Like,
Amazing.
We want to have Lincoln on we want to bring kids in and on the pod and just like ask them questions
and see what they say.
See
Yeah,
what
I
they
would
say.
love to have a full episode with your daughter.
yeah. The round table with the kids.
Yeah, the
would be
round table with children.
pretty funny.
I think is like
I made shepherd's pie one night.
Yeah.
that's a no go for some kids.
I love shepherd's
Oh
pie.
my God,
It's
me
one of my
too.
favorite comfort foods of all
No.
time.
Yes.
But I made it. And I was really proud of it. My wife, she's digging into it, and my son's eating it. And I looked at my daughter and I said, okay, what do you think of it? And she's like, it's garbage in my teeth. I was just like,
That's what I'm naming this
Yeah.
episode. It's garbage in my teeth.
yeah. I was like, yeah, it's garbage in my
Amazing.
teeth. And I was like, wow, that one hurts. That one
Kids,
hurts.
they do that, and you know what? They can break me. Like if I'm like, "What do you think?" and they're like, "It's trash." I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
great.
well,
There goes
my
all
life's
of my
over.
self-esteem.
Like I have nothing else to give, and now I have to go to therapy again. So
Great. Yeah, because kids don't really lie
No.
until
I was
A
a
bit
liar
later.
as a child. I thought it was
Okay.
funny. I got children's aid called on my dad. Accident. It was
Right.
show and tell. I didn't bring anything. I forgot.
Uh-huh.
So I told a story, very made up story that
Right.
we were fishing. And then my dad thought I was the fish and tried to fillet me.
And people took that seriously?
Yeah, my teacher took it seriously.
That's on them.
I
Get
called
out of
the
here.
Children's Day when we still lived in Tribal. Like how fun! Like that's so made up. Like I'm clearly not the size of a fish.
Oh my god. That's extra on your teacher's part.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like also on my part. Like why did I?
Why didn't they
Well,
just
you're a
call
kid,
your
you're gonna
dad
say
and be
stuff.
like, what is going on with your kid?
I don't know. I was a lot as a child. Yeah, good times. And then your other kid just had hand, foot, and mouth. And I want to, like, can we talk about that?
Yeah, it's the worst.
Like, it's a rash. It's
yeah,
a rash.
yeah, and it's like it's in their mouth and on their hands and their feet.
have a rash in their
the-
mouth?
Yeah, you can see like little red dots and stuff in the back, and then they get it in their bum crack, and it's
That's why
awful.
it's called hand, foot, and mouth. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
yeah,
get
yeah.
Literally
rashes.
hand,
Yeah.
foot, and mouth.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like it comes from like kids like putting their feet in their mouth.
No,
That's not it.
that's not it. No,
That's literally what I thought.
Right.
Like where it came from.
probably should have googled that one, Katie.
I had no reason to Google it. I don't have children.
No, it's-
to need
and
to
it's-
know.
It's you know what? It's terrible too because it's quite painful. Right, like their hands hurt, their feet hurt. And there's nothing you can do. You just, as a parent, just sit there and watch your kid be in pain, and it's messed up. And there was a big way. I was googling it, just reading up on it again because that's the one thing as a parent. Your kids get it something, you Google it, and then later on they'll get it again. You're gonna Google it again.
Yeah, just make sure.
Yeah, just to make sure you know everything
Same
what's going on,
article.
right?
Checking
Read it
it,
over and over.
Yeah, right. It's in your favorites, but
Start.
yeah, it's starred. But it's just wild. But apparently there was like a big wave of hand, foot,
Yeah.
and mouth in
Yeah.
Canada recently. The CBC
Like
just
over
did
the
an
last
article
year or something,
Yeah,
yeah.
at the beginning of July, they just did an article on it. I guess hand, foot, and mouth is everywhere.
And
right
I said
now.
this to you already. I
Gross.
truly thought it was a medieval times disease. Like, people didn't get it
Yeah.
now.
No, they
but
do.
They do because they're putting
Yeah.
their feet in their mouth.
Yeah,
Yep, that's how it happens.
Awkward.
that's not how it happens, Katie.
That's how it happened.
Okay.
I hope people use this as a
PSA?
educational.
This is an educational.
Don't
part
put your
of it.
feet in your mouth.
Right.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna. So I at the office have a candy dish on my desk, and Al Lewis really likes this candy dish.
I do love candy.
So I was.
You look so concerned right now.
Well, I just look. Well, the last time she brought food in here, it was like chocolate covered crickets or something
Yeah, I
stupid.
did.
Oh,
It was like a protein bar with crickets
It was
in it.
nasty.
So I was. What was I doing? I was on DoorDash, and DoorDash has this thing where if you order food, you can add stuff to your order from a different place.
Weird. Okay.
So Sweet Escapes, the little place uptown near the Dollarama,
Yeah.
popped up in my thing, and I was like, "Oh my god, I like candy!" And they have this thing, and it's freeze dried Skittles.
Freeze dried Skittles. Like
So-
for
freeze dried candy right now is
astronauts.
huge.
Yeah, so it's like a TikTok thing, and they have a whole bunch of different kinds of freeze dried candy.
Right.
So naturally, I bought some.
I always get defensive the second someone says it's a TikTok thing because
You don't like TikTok?
I can't keep up.
So
Have you seen that It's Corn?
No.
It's corn.
I
The
have no
big lump with knobs. It's got the juice.
I don't have no idea what you're talking about
So funny.
at all. So
I'm
this is the
eating
freeze-dried Skittles?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a yellow one and an
I have
orange
a green one. I haven't had these yet.
I have. They're great.
I don't like them.
I don't like it.
Really?
I'm also not a huge fan of Skittles.
Well, I like Skittles, but I like,
Why is it extra sour?
it's like the,
I don't know, something about it like amplifies the flavor.
right, or you can just eat Skittles. Yeah, I'm out.
No?
No.
I love them.
That's hilarious, though.
When it comes to candy, I like gummies. Like, I want to chew. Like, I don't want to crunch. I want to chew.
No, I want chocolate.
Yeah, that's fair, too.
Yeah.
I won't say no to chocolate.
I can't do chocolate anymore. It gets too expensive
You give
because of
me-
the way people eat it.
Yeah. You give me a good Mike and Ike's, and I'll be your best
Oh
friend.
my God, I love Mike and
Yeah,
Ike's.
the best.
No.
Do they have Mike and Ike's at the bulk barn?
No, but you get them at the dollar store.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do that
I'll
next
get
time.
some boxes of Mike.
But originals, don't get that blue box with the tropical flavors.
No.
Those
I
taste
love
like
the
soap.
tropical.
No, they taste like soap.
No, John just restocked the
Jube Jube.
the Jube Jubes.
Oh, nice. Yep.
He likes
So there's lots of Jube Jubes downstairs. So
So you grew up in Belleville.
I did, yeah.
Where'd you go to high school?
Centennial.
Oh, were you an athlete?
Not a very good one. But
What's your fondest like Belleville childhood memory?
my fondest Belleville childhood memory, man. I remember when they first paved the Bayshore Trail and behind the hospital there.
Yes.
If you go at the bottom of John Street,
Yeah.
and there's so I remember my family, we all got rollerblades. And that, because it was like rollerblades were like the coolest thing ever,
they're
right?
coming back. They're making a comeback.
Are they?
Yeah.
Cool. So we got our rollerblades, and then of course my mom went like super overprotective, so we had our wrist guards
Yeah.
and our knee guards and our elbow guards, our
As
helmets.
moms do.
But so your whole
Just like-
family was rollerblading.
Oh yeah.
That's
and like
adorable.
and so quick family background, my mom and my dad's side of the family pretty much all grew up on the wharf, like south side of the tracks.
Oh.
Like that whole area was like my family. And
They related?
no, mom and dad, no. It was just like the two families are. That's a fair question.
You have to ask, like small towns.
It's true, it's true,
you have
but,
to
like,
make sure.
They all knew each other,
Yeah.
like
401 thing.
like lots of cousins and stuff like that. But no, yeah, mom and dad. So they we all grew up in that area. So like my aunts and uncles all got rollerblades. My cousins all there was like 20 of us that would go all rollerblading at the same time, and it was
It's like a
super
rollerblade
cool.
game?
Yeah, we
I
were
think you
like a
should bring
rollerblade
it back.
game. It
Get
was awesome.
rollerblades for
I
you
had a dream
and your
about
family.
rollerblades like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Would you rollerblade?
No.
Okay.
I would
Fair.
kill I would die.
Hmm.
I have no.
Like maybe injure yourself. I wouldn't say die. That's
I
a little
would
dramatic,
Find a way to
right?
die.
Trauma.
Okay. Yeah, wow.
I'm not
going
coordinated.
there.
I have
Yeah,
no
so-
coordination.
Rollerblading was
She's
fun.
too pretty for manual labor too. So
Any
bear
other
that in mind.
big memories?
And like, what is your fondest memory from Little Texas? Because I assume you've been there.
Had a few times at Little Texas. That was mostly Matt and Joe's though. When I was
Oh, see, I'm too young for Matt and Joe.
I only
Right.
went there once, and it was to see Protest the Hero.
oh yeah, nice.
And they were pissed about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they just didn't realize who Protest the Hero was, or
Who was Protest the Hero?
like
a
a
punk
metal,
rock
a
band.
screamo metal band. Yeah.
So Matt and Joe's was mad.
Yeah.
no, the bartenders just hated their life that day.
Oh.
Like they were miserable.
That's
That was a
but
good
it
show.
was hilarious. It was a great show.
It was a great show.
I was in their music video.
Right. I remember there was one summer that Matt and Joe's did it was like 250 bar rail for the summer. And that was
Oh, that's
very dangerous.
very dangerous. Yeah, it was not a good decision.
There's lots of
No.
questionable choices out of that place.
It was like the UFC every night after the bar closed. Like people were just fighting left, right, and center.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Well, I even remember when I would go to Little Texas, it would hit around like 1, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden cops would just like slowly come into the parking
They knew
lot
what was
and
going
just
on.
wait. And then I'd sit in the smoking area and also just wait. So it was like a show.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
I was never in the fights.
It's a
I was just
gong
like,
show every time. It was ridiculous. I never really understood that, the whole fighting thing at the bar.
I'm a lover, not
never
a
got
fighter.
it. Yeah.
When I'm drunk.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No.
I think the only time I've ever like yelled at somebody was when my ex-boyfriend brought his new girlfriend to the Red Lion.
So much drama with you.
And he was like mad because another guy was talking to me, and then his ex-girlfriend started getting in my face, being like, "Why are you all like?"
We need to do like a whiteboard session.
like,
Jerry
what
Springer
is
episode
going
going on
on?
up in here.
I was like, You came to the Red Lion in sweatpants and you don't shave your legs.
Well, she wanted
Would
to be
you say this to
comfortable.
the girl?
To his new girlfriend, who is now his wife.
She just wanted to be comfortable.
I mean, and I was drunk and I was mean, but
Right.
like whatever.
Is your wife from Belleville? No.
No, she's from up in like the Aurelia Berry area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so she's classier than we are. down
Yeah.
So
here.
what brought her to Kingston?
She worked in the media. So she was,
Oh.
So she was working in Kingston there. And
Very
then
cool.
she ended up going to a house party. She moved in with friends of mine that I knew through friends type deal. We met at
Me
their house
too.
party. And then that was how that
You
happened.
How'd
were
you
like, I
propose to her?
choose you.
How'd you propose to her?
The worst way possible.
Oh,
Ooh,
go
tell
on.
us.
Yeah. No, so I, she's going to punch me in the face for this.
I'm excited.
So
You deserve it.
she picked her ring, her engagement ring.
That's
She picked
nice.
it. And so then I bought it. And then she knew it came in because it got delivered to the door. We bought it off of online.
You bought it online.
Yeah, we bought it online.
Didn't even try and order it to somewhere else?
No, I didn't even think about that. I was just
Okay.
like, it's just going to show up and then everything will be fine. But then she was like, don't worry about it. Like, we can just do whatever. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. So it showed up and then she was weird because she knew it was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I got to do this because like, it's just weird in the house.
Yeah.
It was just really weird. So she was coming downstairs to go do grocery shopping and I popped the question in her mudroom. And she, to this day, she's not cool with me about that.
Okay. So what we need to do
Yeah.
Have her on?
Yeah.
is we need to set up a re-proposal.
Well, did you hear Martha and John's proposal? It was a drunken mess. So
Oh, yeah, nice. Good.
listen to Martha's episode.
Okay.
The hot mess.
Right.
That, yeah, mudroom proposal, not great. So step it up, I guess.
Yeah. I know. That was not a good
people
one.
out there who are listening do not, I guess, order the ring to the same place.
That is the takeaway.
That's the takeaway.
Order it to
Yeah.
your place of work.
Yeah.
That's what I do with everything. I get everything delivered here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, if I'm not home and I don't want people to steal my packages, so I might as well just get it delivered here. Half the
Yeah.
time it's for the office anyways.
Yeah, then you're good.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, get the engagement rings delivered to your office.
This is all hindsight, though, so thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
He was just young and foolish.
Young and foolish. That's right.
What's your most embarrassing story?
My most embarrassing story. I got some. My most embarrassing story?
Yes.
It's the worst dumb thing I've done.
Guess it's not standing outside in your underwear.
Well, yeah, but I
That
did that on
happened.
purpose.
Yeah.
I knew that I was getting into that
Well, I
one.
mean, that's the second time you did it. You
Yeah.
went naked hiking too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
It's one of the first times Kay and I really talked.
it. Was
Literally,
naked
yeah.
hiking?
Yeah.
But you weren't actually naked, were you?
No, I had my underwear, but
It was not. He hiked.
I hiked,
He
them,
hiked
up,
them up.
So they were like bikini bottoms, like wedged in between my butt cheeks. And Kay's just like, please
And it's
stop.
like, I've known this guy for what, like 4 days?
Yeah.
Maybe. And it's like, almost had never spoken to him ever. And I'm like, this is a lot.
It's a lot of Al.
There's a lot of Val. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it was funny.
Well, yeah, it worked out. That was a good one. Most embarrassing story, though. I know you guys should have brought my sister and she'd have like thousands for you.
Should have.
But I don't think
Can't think
I can't think of anything
Okay.
like super wild off the top of my head yet.
Think about it. We'll
Yeah.
circle back.
Yeah, we'll circle back. Yeah, let me sit on that one.
Ever like farted on air, like burped
All the
on air?
time.
Really?
Yes.
People hear it?
Yeah. No, you can just do it silently.
But
Oh,
what,
that's not fun then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always wondered about that. It's
You
like,
just
what
like guys, you can
happens
just
if,
burp
like-
back. You just lean back and you burp.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
You can even just go to the side.
Oh my God, why am I not doing this?
Yeah. Or
'Cause we do podcast burp.
guys, you know what else you can do? Turn your mic off and everything's fine.
We're not.
Yeah, no,
there
Katie
yet
doesn't
with
do buttons. Last time we did that.
You could do it with your mics right there.
Oh yeah, you can turn your mic on and off.
Wow.
Yeah. Mind blown. Technology, crazy stuff.
God.
You know.
The more you
Did
know.
you always want to be in radio?
No.
What'd you want to do?
I thought for a bit I wanted to be a teacher, but in high school, I remember going to the counselor because they do like the whole sit down, like your tail end of high school. Okay, it's time to figure your stuff out. And I said I wanted to be a teacher, and she kind of went. And I was like, ooh.
That's not good.
That's really bad.
That's a reaction.
And then she proceeded to lay out like the amount of work that you'd have to do. You know, you're going to university, there's all these classes. And I quickly was like, yeah, no, that's not me. That's not me.
That's not for me.
Yeah, not me. So I was actually, what was I doing? I was working at Tim Hortons because I took a year off from school because I was going to save for school.
How'd that go?
I pissed it all away at Matt and Joe's.
Yeah.
So
that checks out.
So I ended up being at Tim Hortons just by the Bay Bridge.
Oh,
and I worked there forever. And I was dipping donuts in the back, and I can't tell you who I was listening to on the radio. I don't remember, but they were making me laugh. And I was like, I think I can do that. And then I applied to college shortly after that, and here I am.
How is that a 2-year program?
It was. I think it might be 3 now because I think they mashed a bunch of programs together.
Oh, yeah, I think they did.
I didn't take radio.
I haven't talked to anyone from Loyalist in a long time, but.
And you like it? You like what you do?
Yeah.
Be funny if you said no.
Yeah, like, no, I hate it. It's
No,
the
I hate
worst.
it.
It's the absolute worst. No, you just, do what we're doing. You just,
sit here and talk.
What time do you get up in the morning to get here?
3:50.
Ew.
My alarm goes off at 3:50. I'm out the door by 4:30, here by 5:30.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
What time do you go to bed at night?
Depends on what the kids do.
What time? What time?
On average, 9. Yeah, but I try to get a nap during the day and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if I can, I would see what's going on during the day. Sometimes you get pulled into podcasts, so you're not going to get a nap that day, but
He's
whatever.
angry with
It is what it is.
Whatever. I feed you candy.
It's the sacrifice I make.
You ate a cupcake this morning. You're fine.
I ate 2. They were delicious.
Hey, Katie.
Have you ever thought about advertising on a podcast?
Actually, I think about it all the time.
So do I. I don't actually have anything to advertise.
No, neither do I. But I mean, I think about it because I want people to advertise on our podcast.
I would love for people to advertise on our podcast.
If you want to do that, you can shoot us a DM.
DM us, slide in.
And we'll send you all the info you need.
Yeah. Kay has that info. Man, we are legit. So you want to advertise. So if you are a local up and coming business and you don't have a huge advertising budget, but you have a little bit, hit us up. We're here to help.
We want to help you push that stuff on socials, and we have a whole plan. And we want to help champion some other local businesses.
What other, do you want to just rapid fire him and we can let him go?
Yeah, I'm so tired.
We're all tired today.
I'm so tired.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah, this is.
Well, because you've been up since 3:50.
This is what I do. This is what I do.
Yeah, he's like, there's a mic in front of me. I'm golden.
Sleep deprivation.
Yeah,
Have
like,
kids work morning show. You just don't sleep.
No, I'm tired. Nap time.
Are you going to have an office nap?
No, I'm probably going to go home at lunch and nap, though.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite band?
Trampled by Turtles.
Wait, what?
It's a bluegrass band. Check them out. They're awesome.
I talked about this.
We literally just talked about this. Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm on air.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Jen today. Favorite restaurant in Quinty?
Oh. Duffer's Chip Wagon. Does that count?
Oh yeah, we'll count it.
Yeah.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
That is
No,
a very
they're
good one.
fantastic.
They used to be at like all my track and field events.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I actually went to high school with the younger sister of the owner's wife. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I told you I'm Belleville. Yeah, like I'm in.
I was going to say, I was like, the younger sister owner's
Yeah.
wife. I had to like map that out in my brain.
Yeah. The people that own Duffers are fantastic. Love
When
them.
you tell people you're from Belleville,
Yep.
are they always like, do you know blah, blah, blah?
100%. And the
Every
worst
time.
part is I'm like, yeah, I actually do.
Oh, see,
So,
I never
yes.
know them. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I get that too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're from Timmins? Do you know this person? Yes.
But like you have to remember, like my whole family
Is from
is
Belleville.
from Belleville.
I didn't
yeah.
realize that.
Yeah.
You're like really in
Yeah.
the Belleville.
Integrated.
Yeah. Like mom and dad, they met. So I
at
guess
Little Texas?
no, they met at the memorial. The arena when it was used to be an ice skating rink. So mom,
like, were they skating?
they were skating, and mom fell, and dad picked her up, and that's the story. They met. They were like 16 years old. They've been together since.
That is so cute.
Yep.
You should have had your mom on.
Yeah.
I met your mom.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
I've heard how fantastic your mom is.
Yeah, my dad's okay too.
And your sister is still in Belleville.
Yes, yeah, she lives just in Quinny West.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
follow
so you guys
her
are
on
like
Instagram.
really Belleville.
We're here. Yeah,
You're here.
Just the whole family's here,
Not queer.
Yep.
Living your best life.
living our best life, having a great time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh.
Oh wow, favorite movie. We've been here for like half an hour. You have another half hour in you?
Just top 5.
Top 5?
Oh, are you like a movie buff?
I love movies.
Okay.
I love going to the movie theater. My daughter and I just went to go see DC Super Pets. We loved it. It was so good.
I'm a show person. I'm more of a show person.
I'm that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. You looked offended.
I love entertainment. I love movies and TV shows
Yeah.
and books and all that fun stuff.
Oh, I don't like
but,
books.
I do audiobooks
I do
now.
audiobooks.
Yeah, because
I
of
love
the drive, right? Like
Yeah.
I've got the hour drive, so I do that a lot. Audiobooks are awesome. But okay, so top 5 movies. Oh my Lanta.
We should all do it.
Yeah.
We haven't done this yet, so you
okay.
do your top.
Okay, hang on. Here we go. I'm just gonna. You know what? I don't have top 5. I'm just gonna throw some movies that I think everyone should watch.
Okay.
Is what I will do.
Perfect.
Event Horizon.
What is that?
It is a horror movie, science fiction horror movie. It's got what is his name? The guy from Jurassic Park, the main doctor from the first Jurassic Park movie.
Oh, yeah.
And Lawrence Fishburne's in it.
Okay.
Young Lawrence Fishburne. And basically it's a ship that like goes through the, I don't know, hyperspace or something, but it goes to hell. And then it comes back. And then it's about this crew going to check out like why the ship disappeared for so long, and then shit hits the fan. And
Okay.
yeah, like at one point a dude like rips his own eyeballs out. It's
Okay, sorry.
it's
What's
awesome.
that called again?
Event Horizon.
Event Horizon.
Yeah. Check that one out.
Not going to.
And
Sounds
then
like nightmares.
it's cool stuff. Any martial arts movie, I'm 100% in. 90s.
Karate Kid?
Oh yeah, I love
Okay.
it. Like any 90s action, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger, not Steven Seagal, F that guy. But but the rest are awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
The Warriors. You should watch
What's
that one
I
too.
don't know what that is.
Really?
No.
No, it's a good one. It's about a gang in like New York, and they're going to like this big like gang meeting, and then they get trapped in their like enemy territory in the city, so they're
Are
trying
these
to get out.
good movies?
Yes,
or,
they are
okay.
good movies.
I just like
No, he's
I
recommending
love
terrible.
I love
Have you ever
bad
heard
movies.
Warriors come out and play? Hey, you've never heard someone do that before?
No,
No.
because
All right.
I'm not terrifying, I guess.
It's a great movie. Check it out.
My
It's awesome.
favorite ultimate movie, Dirty Dancing.
That's a good one.
I dislike that movie immensely.
Okay, well, why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because, and I don't want to besmirch the great Patrick Swayze, but his character is way older than that girl that he hooks up with,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
is
Yeah,
awful.
okay, that's an
Yeah,
issue,
it
but
is
it was
terrible.
made in the 80s. We
That
have
doesn't
to
matter.
get in my mind, she's like 25.
Yeah, but she's not.
She's not. She's like 17 and
Yeah,
he's like
if
35.
that, if that.
It's a little questionable, yeah.
It's big
And
questionable.
they definitely allude to the fact that Patrick Swayze's character is a male prostitute, too, by the way. So watch that movie again.
Yeah, but I don't watch it for that. I watch it for the joy it brings me.
Right. Okay.
Just saying.
If you brought up another fantastic Patrick Swayze movie called Roadhouse, I'd have been like, yeah, that movie's amazing.
I don't think I've actually ever seen it.
Katie.
I'll watch it. I'll put it on my
He
movie
rips the
list.
guy's throat out with his hands.
I just don't feel
The
like I
throat
need to
punch.
see
Oh,
that.
it's so cool.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Okay, so it's a toss up between like 3 or 4.
Mhm.
Let's hear
Okay,
it.
so Center Stage.
Don't
I have
know
no
what
idea.
that is.
It's a ballet movie.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm out.
You're a ballerina.
Train Spotting.
Okay, yeah,
Don't
totally.
know what
yeah.
that is.
Oh, it's so good. It's a drug movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
a good
about
one.
heroin, and it's really fucked up.
Okay.
But it's really, really
Good
good.
on my list.
Yep.
Closer.
Don't know.
Julia Roberts, Jude Law. It's really good. It's
Right.
about cheating and relationships and just how complicated things get. And there's a Panic at the Disco song.
Oh.
It's like lying, the way to get girls' clothes off or something. I can't remember.
Cool.
One of their popular songs, but it's a quote from that movie.
Oh,
Should
okay.
get you to do McKay movie reviews. You're
Yeah.
clearly really good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Goofy movie.
Oh, yeah, the Goofy,
Oh,
the
that's a
Goofy
good one.
movie's
I
amazing.
love the Goofy
Yeah.
Literally,
movie.
it's like the soundtrack to that movie is so good. The story behind that movie, because it totally flopped. Like it was supposed to be like a straight to DVD release. Like,
Yeah.
and it was like or straight to VHS because that's how old I
Yeah,
am.
I had it on VHS.
Yeah, and it was like doing really badly, and then it just became like a cult
Yeah.
favorite, and it's like one of my favorite movies, and the soundtrack is fantastic. And if I ever were to do Dancing with the Stars, it would be to the Powerline song.
And like you and two people would get it, but
I don't even care.
okay, yep.
Doesn't matter.
It
Okay,
doesn't
cool.
matter. I'm sorry,
I
the
guess
perfect cast.
I realized I said this to my parents. They let me watch movies. I realized I probably shouldn't have been watching. Like, I watched Dirty Dancing when I was like 6.
Yeah.
And like, so my parents' like thing was, if it's rated R but was made in the 70s, it's not rated R. So I was watching like Trading Places.
That's not true.
No, that's not
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
still rated R. It's probably worse.
Yeah.
So I was watching like Trading Spaces, Beverly Hills Cop, like all these movies. And I said to my dad, I was like, I think I'm gay because you guys let me watch all these movies with like full frontal nudity.
Right.
But it was just the women that were full frontal. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, kind of like that. So
Do you guys remember this movie? It was called like Major Pain.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
I don't
One of the
think I've
Wayans
seen
brothers.
it.
Yeah.
I've seen the cover. I know I can see the cover in my head, but I don't think I've actually watched it.
That's a great movie. I
I
love that
literally
movie.
just I had a vivid memory of watching
Yeah.
that movie as a kid, and I was like, oh my God, I remember that.
Remember the part when when the little kid comes out and says the invisible man is in his closet?
Yes.
And Major Payne walks in, he pulls his sidearm out, and he unloads it at the crotch level of the door. And you go into the line is amazing. Like, if he's in there, he ain't happy. It's so funny. I love that movie. It was so good.
We should just have a movie podcast.
We need to have like a 90s movie day.
Yeah.
You
I need to
guys
watch
will
Top
not
Gun.
be able. Yeah,
Do you like Top Gun?
I do.
You don't sound thrilled
But it's just
about
like
it.
it's a go-to.
I want to watch
like-
the new one.
I haven't
because
watched
love
it yet.
Miles Teller.
Right.
Maybe I'll do that this weekend.
Oh, there's John. There we go. You'll have to edit all that out. I kept a recording, so.
That's okay. Maybe I'll keep it panic mode.
This is like real life.
This is real.
That was
life.
radio right there.
What's the worst thing that happens on radio? We go off air, or there's persistent static.
Yeah.
It's funny when we interview someone who's on the radio because they wear their headphones. We never put the headphones on.
I don't think I can't stand the
I'd
sound
like
of
It's
my
like
own
being
voice.
naked. I can't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like being naked.
Noted.
I just. No, I like
I
being
don't
naked.
understand.
so
Like,
I don't
but
know.
what do you hear? Just yourself talking?
Yeah, and I hear you guys too, right?
I don't like
Yeah.
hearing myself.
And the big thing too is I can hear if the levels are too high because there's distortion and whatnot. So I
should
can.
probably wear them when we're recording, but it's a lot. What's your favorite show?
Favorite show.
Top 5. Top 3. Top
All right.
3.
All right. I'm really digging She-Hulk right now.
It's good.
It's super
you
good.
talked about it last week, and then I
Yeah.
went home and watched it.
It's really,
I'll watch
really
it.
funny. I like how they're doing it. And then I'm a massive fan of Cobra Kai, and I'm really excited this Friday. It's coming back, season 5.
I've heard that's really good.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
watch it. It's like Karate Kid.
It is
spin-off,
Karate Kid,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a continuation. My favorite is they just keep bringing actors from the old movies back, and they're like in their older
Amazing.
selves. They haven't brought Hilary Swank back yet, and I really want them
Maybe.
to
She's so hot.
because she was in the next Karate Kid or something like that. But
Okay. One more. You get one more show.
one more show. Okay. This is a deep one, but it is called Counterpart. Okay, J.K. Simmons. Do you guys know who J.K. Simmons
No.
is? He was who would you know him from? He was in the Spider-Man movies. He was J. Jonah Jameson, the guy with the mustache that yelled a lot.
No, she's gonna Google it.
You'll once you see him, you'll be like,
Okay.
oh, okay. He's in a pile of movies. He's everywhere. Anyways,
Oh yeah. This guy.
Oh yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah. So anyways, it's like something happened during the Cold War and reality got split into two. So there's like two different
This is a show.
timelines. It's a TV show,
I
yeah.
definitely think I've watched this.
It's so good. And J.K. Simmons
Yeah, I've
plays himself from two different realities. And one, he's like a super spy. And the other one, he's like this well-mannered dude that was married to a super spy but didn't know it. And it's like all this like counter
Okay.
intelligence
That
stuff.
kinda
It's
sounds
super good.
I think I've watched this.
It only went 2 seasons because COVID wrecked it.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is interesting because that show is about a super flu, but it was really good.
Amazing.
Yeah, it
Well,
was
What
really
was
good
your
show.
favorite COVID hobby? Did you?
My favorite COVID hobby? You know what? Like nothing really changed all that much
okay.
for us with COVID. Like we just didn't go to public gatherings.
Okay.
You know, like because we do like to go to like events and stuff like that in the city, but He was just
Okay.
like,
Well,
yeah,
'cause he's
we
like,
can go
I
to
mean,
the park.
your
and, like,
youngest
hang
was
out with
still
the
little,
kids.
right?
He's a COVID baby. He was born at the beginning, right? He just turned
Yeah.
2. So, yeah, like a lot of that was us home because
Yeah, you had a baby.
we had a baby. We couldn't go out during the pandemic and
Mhm.
whatnot. Now they got their first shots and, we're a little bit more casual
yeah.
with stuff. But, yeah, we really didn't develop any new
Okay.
COVID hobbies or
yours.
anything like that.
I made sourdough bread.
You did do it, eh?
You were a sourdough.
Yeah, a
was.
sourdougher.
Yeah,
Sourdougher.
then I didn't have enough time.
Right.
It's a journey to make
It's
frickin'
like-
sourdough bread.
It is. But yeah, I tried. I think I made 2 loaves and then I was like, I kept forgetting, because the ADHD thing, I would put the starter on top of my fridge and then I'd forget about it because I couldn't see it all
yeah,
the
you gotta
time.
see it.
And so I'd forget about it. Then I'd have moldy starter and
Whole thing.
Right.
cleaning
Yeah.
it.
have no
What
idea
was
what you're
your
talking about.
Animal Crossing.
Okay.
It was
Right.
because I had really bad postpartum depression, and it was the only thing that brought me joy
Nice.
That's fair.
Yeah.
because it was just cute and wholesome, and yeah, I put in an embarrassing amount of hours in the first year because it was literally I took care of a baby, and then when he was sleeping, I did laundry, did all that stuff, and then I played Animal Crossing.
Mhm.
That was it.
not?
Hey, you do you. There's no judgment.
No judgment.
No
here.
judgment.
Oh, I get judgment when if you were to see the amount of hours I've put into it, you'd be like,
Well,
what the.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not the lawn mowing game. That was the whole thing. She played a game where she mowed a lawn.
Why don't you just mow lawns?
That's what I said.
Because I don't actually want to mow the
yeah, but
lawns.
like people pay you money to do that for them.
Yeah, I pay money for people to do that for me.
Yeah, see, exactly. There you go.
My mom weeded my garden yesterday
Oh, that's nice.
because I knew it had to be done. She came over to drop off Kate a cake for her birthday, and she looked at me. She was like, "Seriously?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then she like weed whacked my hosta because she literally had to
Oh,
weed whack the
Mom.
whole like front garden area, and she weed whacked my hosta, and I got mad at her. She was like, "Kay, really?"
I just did your garden where.
And then she bought a garden gnome for the garden.
Gotta have garden
That was
gnomes.
very sweet of her.
Yeah.
Okay, one last big question.
Okay.
What piece of advice would you give anyone anywhere?
About what?
Anything.
Like, what's the best advice you could give to someone?
Best advice I could give to someone? Man, I don't know. Just do it.
Okay, Nike.
no, not Nike. What was his name? The actor there that did that too. Remember? Shia LaBeouf. Remember?
Oh,
He
yeah.
had that. They made all the gifts and stuff about
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I blocked that out of my brain.
Yeah. No, I think that honestly, the advice that I would give someone is that you gotta work for things. See the burp you just pulled away, didn't you?
Yeah.
I
It
did
worked.
pull away.
I'm
Yeah.
sad you didn't burp into the mic.
Yeah, it was
I
nice.
was talking after.
So you have to work at things, perfect things, and then strive for the goals that you want. But also, like, it can't be everything.
Wow.
It's true.
You know what
That's
I mean?
actually good advice.
It can't
Yeah.
be everything.
Well, yeah, because if it's everything, then when you get to your goal, then what?
Then what? Exactly. So it's I think that would be my biggest piece
That's
of
really
advice.
good.
And also, like, if anyone's younger than me, you're like just like getting into like whatever you're doing, is that it's okay to not know what the hell is going on
Yeah.
because no one knows what's
No
going
one
on,
knows.
No,
right?
I'm like,
Like I said this to you guys in the hallway the other day when we got talking about stuff, and I said I really didn't even know who I was until I was about 30,
Yeah.
right? And that would have been hell. I graduated when I was from college. I graduated, I was like 22 or something like that, and then I was full-time job in radio, moving out to Alberta.
You don't
I was
know.
a mess. I had no idea what the heck was
That
going
makes me
on.
feel better. So I have
Yeah.
3 more years to
Yeah.
kind of
Shit
figure
together.
it out.
Right?
Man, I had like a birth. I was like, oh, I'm 27 now. My life is in shambles.
Yeah, but like whatever.
Who cares?
it's okay though.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You can be in shambles at any point in your life.
Yeah.
It could happen
Yeah.
to anybody.
Like
Yeah.
I moved out west to Fort McMurray, and my girlfriend at the time, she was my high school sweetheart. We're gonna be together forever
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like I told you, my parents were together since they're 16. So
Yeah.
you see that as the model. That's what you're supposed to do, and very few people can actually say that's
Yeah,
what happened,
yeah.
right? So you go through life thinking that every partner that you get is going to be the one, and you kind of try to make it happen.
Yeah.
And then you just get these weird toxic situations where no one's happy, but you're together because you think you're supposed to be together because this is forever, but it's not, right? And then I just stopped trying altogether. And then I went to a house party.
So when you least expected.
It did. It just boom, came out of nowhere. And then it was super fast, right? Like we were together for, I think, a year. Then we moved in together. We were married within a year after that.
Wow.
Kids, boom.
But when you know, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the big one.
Like when you're ready, you're like ready.
Yeah. So yeah, my biggest piece of advice is like just don't try to force things into like this thing that you think it's supposed to be, right? Because it's not. Life's not. It's just gonna do stuff.
That was really good advice. That was like deep. I wasn't expecting that.
Sorry.
From you.
Yeah.
No, we like it.
Do you guys want to go back to talking about action movies?
Sure.
Mortal Kombat, by the way, the first one is fan-friggin-tastic. Yeah, that theme song, amazing.
I don't know what that is.
I hate you.
Like the movie or the game?
Oh.
What?
Katie.
How do you not know what Mortal Kombat?
I kicked off the podcast.
Yeah. Street Fighter?
A little bit. Bro.
Oh, Jesus.
Street Fighter's awesome. I love Street Fighter. That's like the one game that I like. I love games, but I can sit there and play Street Fighter for days. My buddies are really good at it. They kick the crap out of me. I have one buddy that goes to Toronto for tournaments, plays for money.
Stop it.
I know, for real.
I guess I don't play games. I don't know.
Oh, boy. I know. Yeah.
I don't anymore. I used to game hard, but then I got married and had kids. But, and that
checks out.
I just don't have the time. My daughter's getting old enough now that I'll start probably introducing her into like Mario Kart and stuff like that. Yeah. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Lincoln plays Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Because technically, that's all I did.
Yeah.
For a good chunk of time. So he just like picked it up and he just runs around in circles. And yeah.
Next thing you know, he's getting your high scores and you're like, damn it, stop it.
Damn.
No,
Those are my high scores.
Well, I mean, and Justin's dad plays like Rocket League and they do like tournaments with Rocket League. So like.
Yeah, I don't know that one. Like I know of it, but I've never played.
It's like cars and soccer and anti-gravity.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a lot.
But I don't really play many video games anymore. The video games, just movies and TV shows for me.
Video games.
Mm-hmm.
Just TV shows for me.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched Only Murders in the Building?
Not yet.
No, is it good?
It's on my list.
It is probably one of the best shows I've seen in the last like 5 years.
Yeah.
Put it on my list.
Like and it's about a podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty
a true
funny.
crime podcast.
Yeah. Steve Martin is awesome.
Oh my God. And Selena Gomez.
Yeah. He plays the banjo like no other, by the way. He's a bluegrass guy.
Yeah,
I've listened to a couple of his albums. Yeah, he's fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah.
Try not to say that's amazing anymore.
That's amazing.
You gotta watch out for that stuff.
What was your like rate? Have you ever done that? Like when you've been a host, like had a phrase you always.
Oh, you're always thinking about that. I listen to our show back quite a bit because I try to catch. We call them crutches.
Yeah.
I try to catch them before we get leaning on them too much. And like for a while, I was saying that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Every damn time I open my mouth. Oh, that's wild.
That's wild. Yeah.
And then you catch, you're like, you sound like an idiot. Stop it.
And I've been noticing, I've been going, So I've been like having to edit
that out. You need to tell me mine now.
I don't think you really have any.
Oh, I just sound like I'm going to cry.
Yeah, and I was because she said that, but Jeanette said it to me like prior to Kay saying it. And I was like, yeah, Jeanette said you sounded like that. And then Jeanette was like, why'd you tell her I said that? I was like, this is fun for everyone involved.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
It's fine. I'm not like offended by it, but
no, I was like, she knows, we know.
I think it was just like when I was like nervous.
Yeah.
I hope it's like less so now.
Yeah, I don't think you sound like you're gonna cry.
You're like 25% chance.
Just because I mean that's pretty. I'm pretty much 25% all the time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that checks out because I am about 25% gonna cry.
Right
now.
Yeah, at all times. Yeah, no, I get that.
Times. It's the funny balance too. Like because you got talking about Jeanette on air type deal, and I talk about my family on air too. But I'm always a little reserved with what stories I do tell. Mostly because my wife was like, you can't divulge everything. And I was like, you're right. Yeah, I can't.
But I could.
But I'm going to tell some fun stories. Like the fact that she's obsessed with plants, that's fair game.
That's fair game, but that's not like,
that's
embarrassing or anything.
No.
I think that's like
this morning I
really
told all of Cool 100 I had parasites, which I didn't think was big. Like Jen was like, she was leading the question. She was like, so you were sick? I was like, yeah, I had parasites. And then they both started laughing and I was like, what?
I've worked with a lot of people behind the mics and stuff like that. And McKay is one of the wildest people to work with because you just never know
What's going to come
what
out?
she's going to say.
And
I love every second of it.
I was told.
Sorry, there's like
That's
a really weird
I don't
little
know.
try. I'm
They're
like, I've
cleaning
never
all the
seen that one.
streets today.
It's a street cleaner.
Yeah.
It sweeps the dirt off the sidewalks.
Like,
I see a lot of vehicles drive by in the morning.
I'm trying to figure out why you would sweep the sidewalks like now.
So they don't get muddy when it rains.
Oh, that does make sense. I was wondering why they do that too.
Okay.
We should get a city worker on here with you guys one day. That'd be awesome.
That'd be good.
Yeah,
we
would be
we
good.
do need that.
We
I
should
was
have the new
told
mayor on when we have a new mayor. A mayor?
Mayor. I heard Numera. I was like,
I also heard Numera as
I
well.
was like, isn't that like some sort of
No,
drug they sell
when
on
the-
TV?
After the election, we should have the new mayor on.
Oh,
or
yeah.
the old mayor, or the current mayor,
Or the Numera.
or the new mayor.
Yeah, I
Should
think we should promote someone to Numera, have them on the podcast.
Yeah.
Here I am planning out your podcast. Sorry,
It's good. You're part of it now.
Yeah.
I was told by my brother's friend that I don't know what TMI means. Like, I just don't have that. I'm like, yeah, nothing's too much information for me.
No.
Jen's like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know so much. So
Yeah.
it's fine. You're
But
good.
it's like when, especially like in this kind of like environment, you kind of forget that everyone can hear it.
yeah, I'm just talking to you guys. I'll say too, this office setting is like great. Like, I feel very comfortable with all of you, which is probably dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We're all pretty comfortable, it feels.
Sucks to be everyone listening.
Yeah.
You're going to know all about it, the parasites.
The parasites. What were their names again?
Larry, Terry, and Barry.
Yeah.
Were
Nice.
there 3?
I have no idea.
She has no idea.
Oh, okay.
I just took the medication. Is there anything you want to shout out?
No.
Okay, I guess you have a microphone.
When
in front of
when
you.
is
I'm
this
gonna
going to
shout out
air?
your
Is this
wife.
going to air this week?
Next Wednesday.
Oh, no. I was going to say Dancing with the Stars Quinny because you know and I are both going to be there, but I guess not.
Are you wearing a frilly shirt?
No, I joked about wanting to get the Dumb and Dumber tuxedos
Yes.
because Charity's doing it too, right? From
Mhm.
95.5.
You guys should
So
match.
yeah, I'd wear the orange one.
I
She
think
could
you
wear the
should wear
powder blue one. It'd be
feather boa.
hilarious.
Or you could do like Night at the Roxbury, like shiny suit.
Oh yeah.
Shiny purple.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Night of the Roxbury is definitely in my top movie
Yeah,
list,
I
by the way.
love Night at the
Can we
Yeah,
put
that one
glitter
is
on you?
super good. I'll probably have glitter on me anyways. My daughter is always using
Is she
glitter.
gonna do your
I
makeup?
found glitter on you last week.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
I always have glitter on
He was
me.
walking down the hallway and I was like, Al, I think you have glitter in your beard. And he was like, yep.
Probably.
Yeah, checks out.
Yeah. Who knows?
Glitter beards, the best.
Yeah, can we glitter your beard for dancing? Are they coming
I've done
to
that
Dancing with the
before. When it was like a thing on TikTok, Instagram.
One of
I
the
don't-
things,
I
yeah.
don't remember, but yeah, we did it. We did it at
Are
Christmas
your
time.
kids
We put
coming to
lights
Dancing
through my
with the
beard. It
Stars?
was awesome. No, they're not.
Is your wife coming?
No. Someone's got to stay home and watch the kids.
When do we get to meet your wife?
Is she
Uh-huh.
real?
She is real. Yeah. There's
You
pictures
sure?
of her on Facebook.
Yeah, but I
did
mean,
you
the
not
AI
just
is really good now.
Photoshop.
You imagine
them?
this is like a reverse catfish. I'm just like pretending I have a family.
Let's convince everyone of that.
Yeah. It's all just a fake. Big old
The daughter I
conspiracy
met was
theory.
just like a hologram.
Lewis
you
doesn't
met his
actually
daughter,
have
so
kids.
she's real.
Well, you don't know that. I could have just rented
I
her.
could have been hallucinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I could have
Yeah,
just
weirder
grabbed
things have
someone's
happened.
kid and pretended it was mine.
That's dangerous.
Serious
She's too much
conspiracy
like you.
theories up in
Yeah, I
there.
feel like she's very much like
Yeah,
you.
she
From the
is.
video you showed me of her playing the drums, like
Yeah.
putting on a full concert. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. It was, yeah. She played the drums on a Kleenex box with a pair of markers from Kingston to Belleville on the weekend, nonstop, while asking questions about everything.
No.
It was
Yeah, kids
amazing.
What's like the
Love
the
questions.
weirdest thing she's asked you?
She started to ask us about babies and where they come from.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's happening.
Oh no.
So we're trying to figure out how to navigate that.
Tell her, but not tell her.
Yeah, right. So it's a weird situation. We haven't we keep redirecting right now as my wife and I try to strategize.
Yeah, I don't know how to
But,
deal with that one because I don't think
We just
got time.
explained to Jeanette's oldest niece that she has 3 holes.
Doesn't count. Farm kids don't count. Okay.
No, farm kids don't count because they already
you
know where
see-
babies come
You see
from.
it. Yeah, the farm kids don't
Like
count.
Maddie,
Yeah,
the
that's true.
oldest, she does clover buds, which is like junior 4-H.
Right.
So she shows her sheep. She like trains it and walks it
Oh,
on
that's
the
so
leash.
cute.
But so her lamb got bred, and she came up to the house crying, and she was like, "Sparkle got bred by Rammy." She like knew exactly what was happening.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
It
no
happens. Yeah.
secrets.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, because like I mean, if you're around it, like, and it's not really natural, but like, you know,
Still not cute to watch like a full calf come out of a cow. But
No, that'd be messed up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think it was last year. McKay, myself, her daughter, and Lincoln, we all went to go meet a cow,
Oh yeah.
a pregnant cow.
That was the ultrasound, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cow
yeah, yeah,
ultrasound. And I saw a man shove his entire arm
Oh, yeah, right up to the shoulder.
up, and I was like, oh.
That's the best thing about like livestock vets is like they go to school for so long just to preg check cows. Like just
Yeah.
arm
you go.
the cow.
Oh my God. Like, and he had like a full like arm condom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I knew a girl.
Nope.
So my wife and I, before kids, we used to dog sit.
Oh.
Because we're a pro dog family. We love dogs. We just don't have the time.
Yeah.
And
That's fair.
and we don't want to do that to
You
a
have
dog.
cat?
No animals.
Okay.
But my wife had a dog when we first got together. Outie, he was a boxer lab mix. He was a monster of a dog and cancer and all that fun stuff. But so we lost him. We haven't got another dog since. But we did do some dog sitting. And the reason I bring that up is because we met a family and their daughter was going to school to be a vet, and that was her specialty was cows. And now she's down in the States making a bajillion dollars, just arms deep in cows.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
I mean, nobody
Crazy
wants to
money.
do it. So it's like, it's got to be.
no, you just preg check cows just in out,
Yeah.
in out. Yeah.
Have you seen the video of the guy that it's the elephant, but it's constipated, so he's got to stick his hand and it just fires and it's just it's nasty.
I feel like you just get covered.
Super
in
funny.
Poop.
Yeah, I
You
enjoy
guys are paying
watching
me
that.
so much money.
I've had like my hand in an animal. Like if like a sheep's giving birth, sometimes
Yeah, you got to
like,
rotate
turn
it.
the lamb.
Yeah,
Well,
So you're like, Jeanette's like, put your hand in there. I'm like,
what?
don't want to. Like you're wearing a glove, but it's
Okay,
still-
if I'm wearing a glove, I can pretty much do anything.
I've realized that if I'm wearing gloves, I
That's
can
what she
do-
said.
And that's enough for today.
Actually, I used to want to get a tattoo right here that said elbow deep
it's terrible.
Please do it.
Why would you do that?
Do it.
because I was 19. I
Right.
was into like the shocking things.
I
Right?
feel that. I have a tattoo on my butt that says "Stay weird."
For real?
Yeah, I was hungover when I
It's
got it.
amazing. I don't have a single tattoo.
Oh, you should get one.
No, I don't need
You
to.
should get the Cool 100 logo.
Definitely not.
I want to do a contest where like I'll get the Cool 100. Like if we raise enough money, I'll get it tattooed on my body.
I would do it for like if we raised 10 grand.
Yeah, like I'd tattoo it on me. I have so many stupid tattoos. Like, why not?
I was gonna get a cowboy boot.
I am totally willing to let you guys get a tattoo for the show. That's a great idea, ladies.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
John
fantastic
may not want me to do it.
Right.
But I mean,
let's
it's for a good
just
cause.
Do
It's
it.
for a great cause.
Yeah. Great cause.
Do we know what the cause is? No.
Not yet. We'll figure it
But I
out, though.
want it to be a good one.
This is no different than when I found that Deer Haven thing or the John Deere thing on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Didn't know what I was going to do with it, but I
But
did
we're
it.
going to do something with
Or those little
tattooing.
Texas chairs that I made Katie go get the other day. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to do something.
Oh, me and Emily came up with a good idea.
I heard,
I
yeah.
think I told him that.
Don't talk about it here,
No, we're
though.
not going to talk about it. It's a secret.
Okay.
But it'll be fun.
I'm
Alright.
getting to the point where I'm not good with technology. Like, it's happening. I can feel it.
Yeah?
Like, certain things are happening, and I'm like,
you
I
work
don't.
with like a bunch of buttons.
Yeah, I know, but this is all, like, very familiar. I
Okay.
get this.
What
But, like-
technology would you not be great at? TikTok?
Yeah, like social,
Oh, I
like,
can't fucking TikTok.
it's funny because, like, social media is a weird beast,
Social media
right?
is my thing.
Because, like, I get the whole sharing and I get the whole, like, engagement. I understand the metrics. I understand why it's important. I don't understand how people continually do it.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
It's amazing to me.
exhausting.
Like, you see these TikTokers and all this stuff they do, and like, how? Why are you
Content
doing this?
creation is exhausting.
But like, they don't make that much money. Like, I know
Some
I know
do.
some,
but
some
I think it's
do,
like a small amount.
a
don't
very
you?
Canadians
small amount.
don't. So like TikTok specifically and Instagram, you can make money off of it,
Yeah,
but you can't as a Canadian.
What?
right.
Yeah. So like the TikTok Creator Fund is only for Americans. So if you're Canadian and you want to make money off social media, you have to do it through like brand partnerships
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like all these other things
Yep.
to be able to make money, which is why people like Alicia McCarville and the Birds Papaya and all these really like
I don't know who
Leonie-
any of those people are.
Oh,
They're
your
great.
wife knows who the Birds Papaya is.
Yeah.
Probably not. She doesn't have TikTok.
You don't have to have TikTok. She's an
It's
Instagram
Instagram.
thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
But like all
No
these
idea.
like Canadian female influencers,
Right.
they basically make all their money off of the brand partnerships.
Oh, okay.
Like Birds Papaya just went to Disney
Yeah.
with Disney.
Oh, okay, cool. Good
Yeah,
for
she's
them. That's a
cool.
good move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disney.
I wish I was
Nice.
that cool.
That's Disney money.
Yeah. Well, funny story. Birds Papaya's like best friend is like an art installation chick. Her name's Briony. Briony. Anyways, she did this whole big boot at Boots and Hearts. That,
Oh,
like,
I saw
people could
pictures
take-
of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
can take pictures with it, and it was like this big art installation. I was in school with her brother, and I didn't know it until she posted a picture of her brother. I'm like, how
That's pretty
does
cool.
Townsend know this girl? And then I was like, oh shit, that's his sister.
Small
That
world.
makes sense. Anyways, we can edit that out. It doesn't really matter.
Still fun though. Thank you for letting us interview you.
Hey, no problem.
We tried to like end it like 8 times.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we
I was
just
going to
kept
say, have
talking.
fun editing this chaotic mess.
I'm really great at it.
Yeah,
Mostly
good.
because I just let it stay chaotic.
Yeah, no, that's kind of like
Yeah.
our brand.
Sweet. All right.
We
Well,
let people know we're chaotic. Thank you. You're fabulous. Go have fun with your kid who put his foot in his mouth. That's embarrassing.
it's not what he did.
That's what he did.
It's not what he did.
That's what hand, foot, and mouth is.
Can you bring your wife to the Christmas party?
Like,
Yeah,
will
probably.
we ever get to meet her?
Yeah.
She's fake.
She's not fake.
Okay, this is the end.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. Oh, I can't not do it. Sorry, friends. I
Al,
did. I
that
really
was-
enjoyed talking about that.
Honestly, I think Al's probably one of the easiest people to talk to.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah,
As we're
think he's
talking
great.
right now, doing the
Yeah.
outro,
the outro.
I'm editing his episode, and I barely have to edit. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Great.
Love that. I love that kind
And
of
we're all
episode.
kind of friends because Kay and I's offices are right next to each other, and every morning he comes down and talks to us and eats candy from Kay's office.
He used to do this thing where, because I used to keep my door like kind of closed all the time because I just get really distracted like super easy. Hello, ADHD.
Yeah, I was gonna say ADHD maybe.
And he used to open my door really fast and scare me every morning. So now I just leave the door open and I can hear him
Yeah.
coming. So
Yeah.
I've kind of figured that one
Yeah,
out.
I can usually hear him on the other side of the building before he comes to our side.
Yeah, see, sometimes I'll just pop in my headphones and close my door a
Yeah.
little bit.
When we gotta focus
Restrict the
on
active
social
access
media.
to the candy.
Next week we have a really cool guest.
Yes.
She's pretty bomb. I'm excited. She's a surprise until next week.
Yeah. I'm very excited
I'm
about
excited.
that.
I learned a lot. And what else? We're in fall, I think, technically now. Not
No,
technically.
not
Not until
until, like-
September 22nd. But it's been cooler, so.
Which I am fully appreciating because
I don't know.
real talk, boob sweat is no fun.
That's true. It was a really hot summer. Like, as I said it many times on the pod, I cried a lot because I was so.
Well, yeah, it was like raining or hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was not really any days that it was just like a solid 20 degrees
Yeah.
until like now.
Oh, and also on this episode, we talked about hand, foot, and mouth with Al.
Yeah.
And it went around Jeanette's niece's daycare, and now she's convinced she has hand, foot, and mouth. And I'm like, Bish, stop putting your feet in your mouth.
That's not how it works.
I know, but still. No, but I don't know if she actually had it. But I Googled it, and there's no cure. So you just have to live with it till it goes away.
Wait it out.
Wait it out.
Sometimes not.
Everyone have an amazing rest of your week. And of course, we'll be back next week to tickle your eardrums.
Gross.
With our voices.
Make good choices.
Or don't. Bye.